Hi, I'm Francesco Gianferrari. I'm one of co-founders of Quantica in Blindata, and right now I'm focusing on the business development of Quantica. Quantica is a technological consulting company founded in 2009, and since our foundation, we focused on the data and metadata management. We help our customers, which are in major companies here in Italy, in the financial, retail, insurance, and industrial market. We help them in developing their data platform and their data strategy, leveraging our advisory, delivery, and maintenance services. We are 110 people based in Monza, near Milano, and we are very happy to be here at the Data Innovation Summit. Let's start from one consideration. Data management is complex by itself because since it strictly is still strongly related to integration, integrating data is difficult, is complex by nature. We have to integrate data that comes from different areas of a company. Every area speaks its own language, and this difference is still present in the data. So we need to find somehow a way to continuously integrate these different languages inside the company. But complexity is not something that you can destroy just with technology. It's like a hill. You cannot bulldoze it. You need to climb it. And in order to do that, we help our customer to choose the right technologies and also to choose the right approach in order to embrace this complexity and resolve it little by little, implementing the right technology, but also the right organizational and operational model. I would say that right now we are in a tipping, or rather inflection point. What happened so far? Data management was understood as a key force for change inside the customers, inside the companies. And this kind of promise made and triggered lots and lots of investment that over time focused on the lowest hanging fruits in order to quickly deliver value. But this kind of fast and incremental approach, maybe each time with a new set of technology, somehow created a set of layers of technological depth that quickly became difficult to integrate and evolve. Right now, money is less cheap due to the interest rates. So the concept of bringing value, particularly on the tasks of consolidating an infrastructure, is much more challenging. So the first challenge that we face is to help the data groups at our customers to generate and demonstrate value in the longer term on data platform consolidation programs, both on the technological and the organizational level. I would say that the concept of data product, that will be one of the topics of our speech, is a helpful concept, even when it's not just related to the data mesh approach. The concept of data product is a strong catalyzer of the ability to bring value, not just to fulfill a single use case. The second challenge that companies face are related to get and communicate a long-term technological vision. We have this continuous and maybe overwhelming change of technology stacks and so on. And the ability to understand what is going to be to stay into a stack and what will change and therefore will need to be prepared for a switch or a refreshment is pivotal. The third point, which is I think got more evident in the last months, is a way to identify a strong and stable relationship with AI and data. This kind of relationship is not always very clear. Uh, Consulting companies, technological companies, many times mix the concepts, but the concepts are not the same. But particularly in terms of helping to develop, helping to understand data, helping to clean data, helping to create data quality checks, the recent improvements in the AI capabilities will for sure drive change also in the metadata activities. Therefore, this is a third challenge in terms of getting a clear view of a future that awaits for us. Of course, I wouldn't talk about mistakes, but probably is an under-evaluation of issues that in the future declare themselves for their importance. I would say that the first one is the underestimation of the impacts of technological debt, particularly in data. Many times, at least we saw in Italy, to our customers, the technological debt has not been approached, but somehow sidestepped. This, for example, happened when teams of data scientists were created beside the data engineering IT teams, creating a new stack of pipelines, data preparation, and so on, that in the end was somehow brittle and therefore not integrated into the overall IT strategy. And another underestimation was related to the approach to integration that has been always seen as a boring and overly costly activity, and not approached in a generic and a transversal way, creating point-to-point integration that over time became impossible to manage. Other points, for example, underestimation of the compliance. Compliance was always thought as an afterthought to the data management activities and not as a design principle. The last one is like an overreaction to the previous point, and so we passed from no data governance at all to a very strongly and formal and in the end unproductive data governance that in our opinion should be a compromise to decentralization and centralization with a federated view. I would say that first point is getting aware that a strategy is needed. And by strategy, I do not mean an overly complex 5-year view, but having a vision of an organizational model that can allow the company and the IT and data initiative to have a success. Our advisory proposition goes into this area. We help our customer to identify the main technology, the main organizational approach, the main way of actually doing data management in order to overcome these challenges and having an agile vision to follow these kind of initiatives. Quantica has an initiative which is called the Open Data Mesh Initiatives that is trying to create a set of specification related to the data mesh and particularly on the data product definition. At our talk, we will explain what we mean for a data product specification, and particularly on the data contracts, the sets of APIs, metadata, documentation, and endpoints that a data product must offer. Is a technical speech, but however, we hope to make you understand how this kind of of deliverables can help having a strong and long-term profitable approach to the data management that has in the data product and the value really correlated to that the key point for success.